Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Today we're diving deep into some seriously sketchy territory. We're talking about the top 5 most dangerous border cities in America, places where the stakes are high and the danger is real. Buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and get ready for a wild ride. First up, we're headed down south to Laredo, Texas, a town that's seen its fair share of action. Laredo's right on the Rio Grande, a stone's throw from Mexico. It's a major crossing point, and not just for tourists looking for cheap tequila. We're talking about serious cartel activity. These guys are no joke, moving massive amounts of drugs through Laredo and into the US. And where there are drugs, there's violence. It's like a powder keg down there, ready to blow. People get caught in the crossfire, innocent people. You got turf wars, kidnappings, murders. It's the kind of stuff you see in the movies, but this is real life. You hear gunshots at night, see shady characters on the streets. So if you ever find yourself in Laredo, keep your head on a swivel. Be aware of your surroundings and don't go looking for trouble. Next up, we're heading west to Nogales, Arizona, a town that's practically synonymous with border smuggling. This place is wild. You got tunnels, drones, people literally throwing drugs over the fence. And it's not just drugs. Human trafficking is a huge problem in Nogales. Desperate people trying to escape poverty and violence only to end up in the hands of ruthless criminals. The cartels control everything in Nogales. They're the law, and they don't hesitate to use violence to protect their interests. You got shootouts in broad daylight, kidnappings, extortion. It's like something out of a Western movie, but it's happening right now. If you're thinking about visiting Nogales, think again. This is a place where the bad guys rule, and the innocent pay the price. Now, you might think a big city like El Paso, Texas would be relatively safe, but you'd be wrong. El Paso is caught in a vice grip between the US and Mexico, and that brings a whole world of trouble. We're talking about gangs. They run rampant in El Paso, fighting for territory, drugs, and power. You got MS-13, Barrio Azteca, Tango Blast, all vying for control. These guys are ruthless. They don't care who they hurt, who they kill. And the sad thing is, a lot of these gang members are just kids. Young kids, caught up in a life of crime because they don't see any other way out. It's a vicious cycle, and it's tearing El Paso apart. El Paso is a city under siege. Moving on to McAllen, Texas, a city that's become a major hub for human trafficking. Think about that for a second. Human trafficking. It's modern-day slavery, and it's happening right here in America. These cartels prey on the vulnerable, the desperate. They promise them a better life, a chance at the American dream, but it's all a lie. They lure them in with false promises and then trap them in a nightmare. They force them into prostitution, drug smuggling, all kinds of horrific things. McAllen is a dangerous place, not just because of the cartels and the violence, but because of the darkness that lurks beneath the surface. Last but not least, we come to Brownsville, Texas, a city that's no stranger to violence. This place is rough around the edges. It's got a long history of poverty, corruption, and crime. And it's not just petty crime, we're talking about serious stuff. Murder, rape, assault. The cartels have a strong presence here, and they rule with an iron fist. They control the drug trade, human trafficking, even the local government. It's like something out of a mob movie. You got cops on the take, politicians looking the other way. It's a system built on corruption, and it's costing innocent lives. People are afraid to speak out. Brownsville is a place where the rules don't apply, and the bad guys always seem to win. That's it, folks. The top 5 most dangerous border cities in America. These are places where the stakes are high and the danger is real. It's easy to think, man, that's crazy, but it's happening somewhere else. But the truth is, it's happening right here in our own backyard. We need to educate ourselves and our communities about the dangers of the drug trade, human trafficking, and cartel violence. Stay safe, stay aware, and for God's sake, don't go looking for trouble. Catch you on the flip side.